pinup curls. I don't really understand any of that. It's good to see Beth Phoenix back to normal. The match, it was the match. I don't know. I'm not going to give it my worst match of the night, though. I'm really not. Because, and the reason is because I think that Kelly sold the moves really well. Beth Phoenix executed the moves in an okay fashion. Kelly did some. I think Kelly. She's not a great wrestler. I'm not gonna be stupid and say she's a great wrestler, but she's improved a lot. And I don't like to diss the Divas, so I'm not gonna give them the worst match of the week. But that happened. Beth won. Kelly sold those moves really, really well. I felt bad for that girl. I was like, Kelly, baby, come lay down. You need to drink some water. You need to drink some water. You need to chill out, because when she hit her, I think she hit her in the head or something. Kelly freaking looked like she was out. Oh yeah, when she did her little backflip thing and they hit her, BAM! I don't think she woke up after that. So that happened. Then was the big match of the night, which was my match of the week. I did not want to like this match. I didn't. I hate when there's big superstar main events after pay-per-views, but that was a damn good match. It was a match that sounded, first of all, it sounded more like a match card than an actual match. It was a 2-on-3 handicap tag team match, a lumberjack match. I was waiting for them to throw a Divas champion or something in there, just mixed ginger tag. I don't know. It was like 18 matches in one. That match was pretty cool. I mean, it was cool to see some of the people out in the as lumberjacks. Timothy Wilson. Drew McIntyre was out there. Shouldn't he be in the main event every Monday? No, probably. He should be, but he's not going to be. As a matter of fact, a lot of those lumberjacks, that's the first and last time they will ever see a main event spot. But, hey, they were there. So anytime y'all get to be out there, props to y'all. It was John Cena and Sheamus versus Jack Swagger, Dolph Ziggler, and Tenzai, who, like I said earlier, they dropped the Lord from, I don't really know why. Doesn't make him a better wrestler. So that happened. Vickie Guerrero came out to introduce Dolph and Jack, and I think it's so interesting the fact that she can get so much heat for so long. Vickie Guerrero, when you really think about how long she's been a heel, it's been like she's never been a face. She's been a heel forever. And I think if some of the superstars could generate half the heat she can generate, they wouldn't be future endeavored. Say the least. They would not be future endeavored. She generates so much heat. It's freaking ridiculous. And from 2 words, excuse me. She got that crowd right here in the palm of her hand. I mean, she can make the crowd do whatever she wants. Go, Vickie. Props to you without even wrestling. That's awesome. I have to give you props for that. That is phenomenal. So that was that match. All the lumberjacks were people power guys that I guess work with John Laurinaitis or something. I don't know. So they came out, whatever. The match ended in turmoil. John Cena runs to chase the Big Show, who for some reason decided to walk out of the match. He runs back there. He's looking for the Big Show. They deck him. BAM! Cena's down on the ground. It was kind of funny because it really... I mean, I even knew it happened, and when I watched it tonight, I was like, oh, they just decked this dude. It was so funny. But the match is the match of the week because I just like the back and forth of it. The crowd was so into it. I know when the match of the week is the match of the week because I want to be there to see it. I would have loved to have been in that arena during that match because it was awesome. So that's the Raw recap, and I'm going to go ahead and throw it to Straight Air Sweetheart for Outside Interference. Straight Air Sweetheart.
Thanks, Marty. And for this week's edition of Outside Interference, we started with the Brazilian Raw Tour. Now, the Brazil tour didn't start off very well anyway because I'm sure everybody knows what I'm about to get to, but the flight was actually delayed and they had a lot of issues trying to get to Brazil and actually had to push back the tour a full day because I don't know exactly what happened, but there were some technical difficulties with the plane. But everybody got there safe, as everyone knows, because Chris Jericho got suspended. because of stepping on the flag or trashing the flag, and apparently people didn't like that at all because cops were waiting for Chris Jericho. As soon as he left the building, fans reported that there were all kind of cops in the parking lot, and Chris Jericho actually interrupted the match to apologize to the fans and to everyone in Brazil for trashing the flag. Now, some people were really mad about this, saying a lot of heels, that's the very first thing that they do because that's the easiest thing to do, is to target the flag because the face always takes the flag and is like, I love you people. And then the heel comes back and is like, well, I hate all of you, and takes it. And it does get a lot of heat. And I do understand where the argument comes from. But you do have to understand that times do change. And you could have done some things back then. You do it now, you get in a whole lot of trouble. I mean, you just have to, whoever's running the WWE tour part really does need to really get into it and focus on these things, especially if it's somewhere that you've never been before, you haven't been in a long time. Just keep yourself updated. And then we have TNA sues WWE for stealing information, and that's crazy because I don't know if TNA knows. I'm going to go ahead and tell you. Nobody cares about you. Okay, Lillian Garcia has gotten in a lot of trouble because a lot of people have been making fun of her for tripping at live events, messing up on the mic, which I noticed before she left a little bit towards the end. She did mess up a lot, and it was getting really aggravating as a fan because I'm like getting into the match and ready to go, and then she says something completely stupid, and I'm like, did she just say that this match or this person won? She's messed up a lot, and I feel bad for her. And then rumor had it that J.J. Roberts, the announcer that used to be on SmackDown but now is on Raw, he apparently got into an argument with Lillian Garcia. Lillian Garcia denies all of it. They said that she actually walked off, but she denied it. I don't remember if JJ said anything, but if he did, I'm sure he denied it too. What is JJ gonna do? He's very cute though. Just want to put that out there. But Lillian, get it together. Please don't mess up at an auto show. That is kind of crazy. I mean, you've been doing it for years, and if you don't want to be back, just don't come. I mean, I do love you. I think she's awesome, but you got to get it together because the announcer is a very big part of a show. I mean, that's the person that's supposed to get you really excited, pumped up, ready to go, not piss you off before the match comes on. And then we have CM Punk. He slams the best on the mics list, saying that not having Roddy Piper on there was a scandal in some of our politics and all that kind of stuff that he likes to pull out all the time. But let me tell you something, CM Punk. You're right. It is a scam. It's all messed up. The best mics list was ridiculous because you, Mr. CM Punk, sir, were pushed up before Edge. You're not good on the mic. You're not. But the internet is so ridiculous over you right now that the WWE is not using their own judgment to me and just pushed you in the front where everybody thinks you belong. But you really starting to piss me off. I really was a big CM Punk fan, but that is so freaking aggravating because he should not have been that high on the list. That's the scam. Just putting that out there. That really pissed me off, CM Punk. I know you don't care because you're so badass. So, let's see what else. I want to go back to the TNA WWE thing. They're actually suing the WWE and a personal ex-worker of the WWE, saying that he leaked all this information to the WWE and that they're trying to take Ric Flair back because the WWE learned what TNA was going to do with Ric Flair, and that they asked Ric Flair to give a early release from TNA so that he can go and do better things with WWE. Ric Flair, he just needs to stop. But I do understand, like, if I was, God forbid, TNA or I worked for TNA, I would be mad. But you see the guy, not the WWE. The WWE wants nothing to do with you. They actually wish that you would disappear off the face of the earth, as I do. And I'm sure Marty does. But, yeah, so that's this week's edition of Outside Interference. I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope to have a lot more crazy news for you next week. Back to Marty.
As always, the juicy dirt. Thanks, Straight Edge Sweetheart, for that. We love you. So let's jump into SmackDown. The beginning was some kind of thing. There was a talk with Alberto Del Rio. Oh, Eve was out there talking about how Eve was out there talking about how John Laurinaitis wasn't there because he was on an international business trip or some crap. I don't know, who cares. And then Alberto Del Rio and Randy Orton came out to argue over who was next in line for a title shot. And then Kane, don't know why, Kane came out too and was like, I should be in there. Or Kane was like, I don't even know how Kane talks to imitate him, to be honest with you. Kane came out, and then it led to a triple threat match. Obviously, we didn't see that coming. And then Christian fought Unico for some reason that I don't know. And then Cody Rhodes came out after that match. I've seen a lot of promos in my day. There was no promo like that one. That freaking promo, Cody Rhodes, I will give you so many props. That was, I don't have a best match of the week. That was my best moment of the entire week. He's talking about how he cleaned up the Intercontinental Championship. He made it relevant again. Nobody cared about it until he got it. And I agree with him. Y'all know I love Cody Rhodes. I say it every week. But Cody Rhodes, it was such a poignant, well-spoken promo that it was just awesome. I can't even say anything else about it. It was so great. Also, that was the first time I saw the commercial for the Cajun Dome. Was right after that match. They played y'all know when WWE goes to y'all neck of the woods, they play those commercials. They show the little people in line or whatever. I always get so excited. So they did that, and I talk about, no, y'all don't know me like that, but maybe you will. But my family knows I talk about the main event curse. When they announce the main event early, something happens to one of the stars in the main event. Well, guess what the main event was this time? Chris Jericho versus CM Punk. And guess what happened? Chris Jericho got suspended. Main event curse. Let's keep our mouths closed until at least the week of the show. That way, people don't get injured, hurt once somebody died before the show actually comes to town. Anyway, so next was the Usos versus millions of dollars, millions of dollars, millions of dollars. If y'all not used to it by now, I'll probably do this every single week until millions of dollars breaks up. Which is kind of, that match was like me versus my sister, Straight Edge Sweetheart, because she loves the Usos so much. I love millions of dollars. Not millions of dollars. I really could give a crap about Titus O'Neil. But I love Darren Young. So anyway, that happened. It was an okay match. I'm actually watching it back right now, which is kind of funny. It was a good match. I think both of those tag teams are really, really good. I don't know why titles aren't involved in this. I'm kind of sick of them being like, who has the belt right now? I don't know. Give it to Kofi Kingston. Kofi Kingston gets the tag team titles all the time. Maybe we should try to start pushing Kofi as a singles wrestler. That way somebody else could have the title. I mean, think about how many times Kofi Kingston has been tag team champion and with how many different people. Kofi, when you tag with someone, you're tagging with everyone they've tagged with. Tag match safely, my friend. You just, I mean, every 5 minutes, Kofi Kingston gets a title shot, a tag title shot. Millions of dollars won, yay! His hair looks like a boom mic. That was really funny. So then Ryback came out. He fought 2 jobbers that no one cares about. There was really no point in it. I don't know. What was up with Ryback's eye? He looked like he busted a blood vessel in his eye, but he also had like a black eye. I don't know. Ryback is the truth. Y'all know I love Ryback. So Santino Marella fought Ricardo Rodriguez. It looked like a Three Stooges skit to me. It was like, okay, whatever. Good to see Ricardo getting in the ring, though. I know he wrestled in FCW. I know. Yeah, I don't have this time. I know. I mean, good for him. Sheamus did his apology for running into John Laurinaitis on Raw. Did y'all see that? He like, boom, just like ran into the dude, pushed him over, and he was selling his I don't know what was hurting him, his arm or his leg, something. They pushed him out the way, and I thought nobody else noticed that until they brought it back up on Smackdown that he was going to have to do it. Fine, whatever. So he did a little fake apology. It was like, I'm sorry, you're an arse. You know, Sheamus says arse every 5 minutes. That happened, and then Yoshitatsu fought Damien Sandow. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Sheamus fought Jack Swagger. I can't even remember who won because I really didn't care about that match at all. Damien Sandow fought Yoshitatsu again. I think Yoshitatsu got his ass whooped again.